Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. If you guys are just joining us, welcome and thank you for subscribing. For those of you that are already subscribers, thank you for watching and continuously supporting the channel. So this is another 5 a.m. day. It's about 5:05 right now. And we're getting on the grind with George's car. George's MR2 needs to be done. I really want to make sure. Damn, my hair's looking bogus. I really want to make sure that George's car is at least given to him this year. It would be great. I'm trying to work the quickest I can and the most efficiently I can. So we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. We got a lot of stuff done. The wire harness is on from the last episode you guys seen. We got some grounds already on. We're starting to slowly get things together. So I'm really excited about that. So I want to make sure that we continue on this grind and continue on this hustle, continue on this momentum that we have with George's car. I really want to get him his car. So guys, we're going to continue moving forward. As you guys see, we're going to just start plugging things up. We got vacuum lines. We got a lot of little things that we got to plug up. I still got to put the cluster on inside the car just because I did remove the cluster to install a Amari boost gauge for him. And I had to wire it up and stuff like that. So the gauge is actually up here. I'll show you. So that's the cluster. I got him another one of these just because I did kind of like scratch this one right there. And it kind of annoys me. I don't know if it's a big thing for him, but it annoys the hell out of me. So I just got him another carbon fiber backing just so then he didn't have to worry about it. But for the most part, we have a whole bunch of just panels for George's car here. I really wanted to start plugging things up for him on his car just so then we can start tidying everything up and start making it look like a car again. Just so then he can be ready to take it home. I'm hoping that, we can get this car started. I've been over this car so many times and I just still can't figure out, what it is. I re-sanded the grounding points. Hopefully that's what it is. I feel like it could be a grounding issue just because we're not getting spark to our coils, and I wasn't sure why. I was not sure why. I checked cam gear sensor. I've checked crank sensor. I've checked everything. Everything, and multiple times. But we're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep hustling. So guys, I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse. There's gonna be another time lapse video. So enjoy, guys. Let's go.
All right, folks, before we jump onto this, installing everything else on the car, I did want to try one last time Jose's ECU. I have a feeling that this is an ECU issue just because there's no way that this car ran and then all of a sudden didn't run. So it's just driving me really insane. So I changed out the ECUs. Okay, guys, I changed out the ECUs after putting everything back as I should, right? I did change out these as well. Just wanted to mention, I did change these three out. I had some extra ones inside an old harness I had. So I did change these three out, just to make sure. And the reason why I did is because I was starting to look at, started to look at the fuse boxes, and it's ignition, EFI, and, whatever C open is, and vent, right? But the EFI, relay was getting really, really hot, and I'm not sure why it was, and it's this one here. I wasn't sure why it was getting really hot, but it sure as hell was getting freaking like hot. Like it would burn me through my gloves. So I just decided to change them all out since I had them. I did change all three of them, but moving forward, guys, let's check it out. I'm gonna give it a real quick turn. As I was looking here, I'm going to turn the key just to see. There's no sensors, nothing that's giving me any type of codes or anything like that, which is a little bothersome because it doesn't help me any, And doing that really kind of bothers me because I don't like guessing what the problem is. That's not what you do. And this is supposed to show me what my problems are, and it shows me nothing. Well, it did show me this sensor, which is weird. Yeah, it's giving me weird codes for some reason. And now I'm gonna go turn the key again, see if it works. So let's go. So glad it started. I am so glad that it started. This is great. This is great. So now what we're going to do is for real start putting things back together to make sure that it idles well and moves appropriately, guys. So let's jump into it and let's start piecing these things together. I don't think we're going to do it all in this episode since it took a little bit longer to figure out what was going on with this. So just so you guys know, it was the freaking ECU. The ECU is garbage because this is Jose's ECU and this one works. Like, it literally turned the car over. I've tried this before and it didn't work on me. This then brings me to the surprise I have for you guys. So me and George were talking about that it possibly being an ECU and an ECU issue. So you could only imagine what we have up in here, guys. So George is getting the big bang with his MR2. He's getting the Link 4, I believe it is. Link 4X. Yeah, Link G4X. And we're going to go ahead and install this. Not in today's episode, but I did promise you guys I was going to show you guys a big surprise, and here it is. So we got the G4X. It's going to go on the 5th Gen 3S GTE Toyota motor. Like, this is going to be great. This is going to be fun. The amount of different features these Links have are amazing. I'm going to save the install for another episode because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would like to learn how to do this, and we can walk through it together and go from there. But I just really wanted to show you guys this, and this is going to be probably the icing on the cake for George's car because it already looks good. But with this, it's even going to be better, guys. So let's go. All right, everybody, I'm pretty sure I got just about everything installed on George's car that he wanted, that he brought with me, and that he came with. So I think this car is pretty much almost finished, guys. We still have to install the Link G4X, but that's besides what we have to do here with the motor. The motor is coming out perfect. I still have to bleed it, haven't bled it for the coolant. Clutch is already bled, brakes are already bled, so the only thing really left is coolant. And basically looking under here, check this out, everything under here is looking pretty good. Let's see, yeah, literally I can't really fit anything in there, but everything is looking good, guys. Everything is looking good. Exhaust is on there, looking pretty spectacular. I'm really excited to just drive this car because I really want to drive it and see how it drives, but can't turn on this car because I have neighbors. So we're gonna probably have to pick up in the morning where I left off. So let's go. Hey guys, it is the next day. So everything is all said and done here as far as the motor goes. I've got everything pretty plugged up that I need. I'm still missing this little filter just to cover this hole. So I'm kind of skeptical on if this is gonna sound right or idle right because of this. The one that George had on here was already broken, so I drilled it out, got it out, but we need to get one of these if that's going to make a difference on idle, or maybe some type of breather screw or something that's going to control that air sucking in, because that's going to bring a lot more air into the intake than what the sensors are going to be reading. So it's going to be kind of weird. So I don't want to mess with it just yet, because then we're going to have to try to get that to then start putting on the links and so forth. But guys, like I said, we're going to turn it over. Alright folks, you guys heard it. It still doesn't sound that great. It almost sounds like it's missing, but it's not. It's really weird. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna put back the way the vacuums were stock to see if this changes anything. But I wonder if adding the ECU will help this. So I don't want to add the ECU if the car's not running right exactly the way it should, because it's just not going to give the ECU a good enough chance to start. You know, like we don't want to have to tune the car. We want to make sure that we can just put the ECU with the base map on without any problems. So, guys, this is going to end the episode. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. So what we're going to do next, hopefully I'm off camera, I'm going to just get all the vacuums together. I'm going to get my vacuum diagrams and just make sure everything is right. And we'll pick it up on the next episode. All right, guys, until next time. Like, share, subscribe, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.